My name is Jeremy Sapp. I'm a 5th generation logger, and we operate in Northwest Florida in the area they call it the Panhandle of Florida.
I'm Jerry Sapp with Sapp's Land and Excavating. We started back in '78 with a one-skidder operation.
Mr. Sapp used to be in the land clearing business, then contacted our dealer in that particular area, Tidewater Equipment, about a project that he was given an opportunity to provide a specific product to a local pellet manufacturer.
We were used to conventional logging, but the mill approached us and said, we want to try this new thing. It's a microchip, it's new to the market. 97% of the material that we provide to the mill is certified to be smaller than a ½ inch. And I tell people for reference that it's about the size of your fingernails.
The market in general in the Southeast is increasing by the day.
This wood chip thing is really going to be tremendously expounded on in the next few years, especially because it's a growing industry, not a decreasing industry. I knew Morbark had been around for years. I'd seen them all my logging industry life and knew they had a long history of being there.
That's when Mr. Sapp contacted Morbark via Tidewater on what could we offer to help him with his need.
When we were looking for a biomass and recycling brand of equipment to sell, Morbark came to the top of the list because Morbark is well known as the top brand in the industry and what they do.
When we went to Morbark, and I said, sure, that's exactly what we want to try. I looked at the industry up there in their factory and it was so astonishing. I said, man, this is what we need. So we bought the 4036 chipper and been very impressed with the production, the chip quality, and the longevity of it.
We've logged for 30 years, and so it was as simple as backing a chipper in the same position where a log trailer sits. And we stick the trees in the hole instead of loading them on a trailer.
And that's where it really started changing for us when we bought the micro chipper. So we just said, if we got to grow, let's go ahead and grow. And so we kind of pulled the throttle back then and went on about it.
The mill was extremely pleased, and so we went from one chipper. 5 months later, we're running a second Morbark chipper, and the mill is buying all that we can send them. And we had them go back and build our second chipper to order exactly like the first chipper.
Built-to-order type equipment is what we specialize in. Morbark has the ability to create various machines for various products, and now they also have a fuel chipper. The fuel chipper provides the same plant for the biomass part of it to create energy to formulate and run the operation.
Clearly our business has expanded 2 years ago from 7 employees, a small single crew logging operation, to a 35-man crew. We had to take on board because of the amount of trucks required to move the material that this machine can produce. To sustain the amount of wood volume we are moving, or fiber volume we're moving with our Morbark chippers, we purchased 3 new Peterbilts to help keep the wood chain of supply moving.
My biggest challenges are minimizing downtime. You've got so much per hour out here at work, depending on that chipper running to a maximum potential. And it's exciting to see that 700 horsepower engine grinding those trees up to little chips. We've been very satisfied with Morbark's response and our needs. As we have a broken part or an issue that's going to shut us down, the next day we usually have a part in our inventory that we can put the machine back to work.
It's state-of-the-art technology. The materials they're using are excellent. We see the difference that quality materials makes. And you can buy cheap steel, but it shows up, and it shows up quickly. And a chipper is a high-impact machine.
When someone looks at a Morbark, first of all, they know that name carries a lot of meaning. They know the quality, the durability that Morbark's reputation has had over the last 50 years of building machines.
I like the fact that they're completely made in the USA. That's a tremendous thing for us.
We do have a Morbark machine that's 3 or 4 years old, and it continues to operate in the same capacity that our new machines operate, which is definitely says a lot towards Morbark's quality construction.